Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to solve unequal angle section. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe. So let's begin. Moment of inertia of unequal angle section. We know that unequal angle section is also known as L section. So in L section, there are two legs. One is vertical leg and another one is horizontal leg. This is your vertical, this is your horizontal leg. These two legs lengths are not equal to each other. That's why it is called as unequal angle section or L section. To find out moment of inertia of unequal angle section, we have to find out its center of gravity first. So as we know that there are two center of gravity of both the components G1 and G2, and nothing is passing through the axis of centroidal axis of L section. That's why x bar and y bar are will not be same. So x bar does not equal to y bar. So we have to use standard formulas of finding out x bar and y bar. So we know that the formulas of x bar and y bar, x bar is equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a, y bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a, where a is equal to a1 plus a2, summation of both the areas. So there are only two steps to find out Ixx and Iyy of unequal angle section. Step number 1, find its center of gravity, that is G, means x bar and y bar. To find out x bar and y bar, we have to use standard formulas. You know that the formulas of x bar and y bar. Now, step number 2, Ixx and Iyy. So here, nothing axis is passing through, no axis is passing through G1 and G2. Okay, that means we have to use parallel axis theorem for Ixx as well as Iyy. So Ixx and Iyy can be find out by using parallel axis theorem. So first of all, we know that formulas of Ixx. It is the summation of Ixx of first rectangle and Ixx of second rectangle. That means Ixx1, Ixx2. So Ixx1 can be find out by using parallel axis theorem, that is G1 plus A1 H1 square, Ixx2 same Ig2 plus A2 H2 square. Now Iyy can be find out by summation of Iyy1 plus Iyy2, that is Iyy of first rectangle and Iyy of second rectangle can be found out by using parallel axis theorems. Okay, so in a Ixx calculation, H1 and H2 values are y1 minus y bar and H2 y2 minus y bar. Okay, so H1 is the distance between G1 and x-axis. So H1 is the distance between G1 and x-axis. This is the x-axis and this is the G1. So this is your x1. Now H2 is the distance of G2 from x-axis. Okay, that is y2 minus y bar. Okay, that is modulus. So you will get always positive answer. In Iyy calculation, H1 and H2 values are H1 is equal to modulus of x1 minus x bar and H2 is equal to modulus of x2 minus x bar. Okay, that means distance of G1 and G2 from y-axis. Okay, from here. Okay, from here, this distance. Okay, so let's find out how to solve these problems. Take one example. Find the moment of inertia of unequal angle section of 125 mm by 75 mm by 10 mm about its centroidal axis. So first of all, draw given L section by using standard dimensions. Okay, given data 125 by 75 by 10. So vertical leg 125 mm, horizontal leg 75 mm, and the thickness of both the legs are 10 mm. So this is 10 and this is 10. So consider first vertical leg as number 1, which is cutted here. Okay, we have to cut first vertical leg from here. Okay, and second rectangle has horizontal leg. Okay, so this is your second rectangle. So first rectangle has its own central gravity, center of gravity G1, and second rectangle has its own center of gravity G2 here. Okay, so this distance will be the 115 mm because it's 125. We are cutted the thickness of horizontal leg, that is 10 mm. So 125 minus 10, you will get the depth of first rectangle as 115 mm. Okay, so first step is find CG. Okay, to find CG, we need a table. So in which A1, A2, X1, X2, and Y1, Y2 are to be found. So A1 and A2 are the areas of first rectangle and second rectangle. So we know how to find area of rectangle B into D. Okay, so first rectangle B is 10, D is 115. So 10 into 115, you will get 1150 mm square. So A2 is there of second rectangle, width is 75, depth is 10. So 75 into 10, you will get 750 mm square. Now X1 and X2. X1 and X2 are the distances of G1 and G2 from y-axis. Okay, from y-axis. So suppose there is x passing through G1. Okay, and this blue line is your y-axis. So distance of G1 from this axis to here, that is x1. So that G1 will be the half of 10 mm. Okay, so that means your x1 is equal to 5 mm. Now G2 is the distance of this point G2, x2 is distance of G2 from y-axis. Okay, so this distance will be your x2. So that G2 is the half of 75 mm. Okay, because of it is in between the 75 mm. So that will you will get 37.5 mm. Now y1 and y2. So y1 and y2 are the distance of G1 and G2 from x-axis. Okay, so this is your x-axis and this is the axis of G1, this is the axis of G2. Okay, so from distance here to here, you will get y1. So calculate it. This much is 10 mm, and this G1 will be half of 115 mm. Okay, so half of 115 plus 10 mm, you will get 67.5. Okay, now y2 is the distance of G2 from x-axis. So this much only. So you will get 10 mm divided by 2. That means 5 mm. Okay, so you know that how to find out x1 and x2, y1 and y2. So let's calculate x bar and y bar. So we know the formula of x bar. Put the values of a1, x1, a2, x2 in the formula. A1 is 1150, x1 is 5 plus a2 is 750, x2 is 37.5. Divided by area is the summation of both the areas a1 and a2. Okay, so you will get answer of x bar is equal to 17.83 mm. Okay, so now find out y bar. You know the formula of y bar. Y bar is equal to a1 y1 plus a2 y2 divided by a. Put out all the values of a1 y1, a2 y2 in this formula. So y1 67.5, y2 5. So you will get answer of y bar is equal to 42.83 mm. So our first step is over. So let's move on to the next step. Find Ixx and Iyy. We know that we have to find Ixx and Iyy separately. So first formula Ixx is equal to Ixx1 plus Ixx2. So this is the moment of inertia of first rectangle about x axis. This is the moment of inertia about of second rectangle about x axis. So we have to use parallaxis theorem for both first rectangle and second rectangle. That is Ig1 plus A1H1 square plus Ig2 plus A2H2 square. So we have to find out first H1 and H2. We know the for Ixx H1 values are y1 minus y bar and h2 values are y2 minus y bar. So our y1 is 67.5, y bar is 42.83. You will get h1 value as 24.67 mm. Now h2 y2 minus y bar. So our y2 value is 5 mm minus y bar is 42.83. You will get answer of h2 as 37.83 mm. So next step, Ig1. So Ig1 is the moment of inertia of first rectangle about its own centroidal axis. So we have to use standard formula of Ixx, that is BD cube by 12 for rectangle. Okay. Similarly, Ig2, it is also rectangle. So formula will be the BD cube by 12. For first rectangle, B and D values. Okay. For first rectangle, B and D values are different than second rectangle. Okay. So for first rectangle, B value is 10 mm, D value is 115 mm, and for second rectangle, B value is 75 mm and B value is 10 mm, D value is 10 mm. Okay. So put that values. B is equal to 10, D is equal to 115, A1 1150, H1 we have calculated that 24.67 square. Now these values are of second rectangle. Okay, for second rectangle, B value is 75, D value is 10. Okay, so 10 cube plus A2 is 750 into H2 we have calculated that 37.83 square. Okay, so calculate this equation, you will get answer of Ixx is equal to 30.47 into 10 raised to 5 mm raised to 4. Okay, similarly we are going to find out Iyy. Same, Iyy is the summation of Iyy1 plus Iyy2. Same, we have to use parallax theorem for both first rectangle and second rectangle, that is Ig1 plus A1H1 square plus Ig2 plus A2H2 square. So find out H1 and H2 for Iyy. We know that for Iyy, H1 value is x1 minus x bar and H2 value is x2 minus x bar. So x1 value is 5 minus x bar is 17.83. X2 value is 37.5, x bar is 17.83. So H1 value you will get 12.83, H2 value you will get 19.67. So put the all the values of B, D, H1, H2, A1, A2 in this formula. So you will get here, see here Ig1 and Ig2 are moment of inertia of rectangle about its own centroidal axis. Okay, so we have to use standard formula of a rectangle Iyy. Okay, so Iyy will be the dB cube by 12. Okay, here and here Ixx is BD cube by 12, Iyy dB cube by 12. So here the formula will be reversed. Okay, dB cube by 12 and dB cube by 12. Here D and B of first rectangle, here D and B of second rectangle. So D of first rectangle 115, B of first rectangle is 10. Okay, area of first rectangle H1 we have calculated that 12.83. Okay, here this value. Now B and D here of second rectangle. Okay, for second rectangle D value is 75. B so B value is 10 and D value is 75. So put these values and calculate it. You will get Iyy is equal to 8.4 into 10 raised to 5 mm raised to 4. So we have found out Ixx and Iyy. Hope you have understand that. If you understand, this is your task for homework. Find the moment of inertia of unequal angle section of 220 mm by 100 mm by 20 mm about its centroidal axis. Find out this answer and post your answers into a comment. Thank you for your attention. Stay alert, stay safe.